James Kaufman, World News Report today, June 4th, 2025. God bless you and yours, no matter where you are in the world. Please subscribe, give us a thumbs up, ring that bell for critical future updates. Ladies and gentlemen, Ted Cruz just humiliated Cory Booker. It was savage. This is a must-watch, pretty much a masterclass.
Would you indulge me for a moment?
We indulge you every moment.
I appreciate that act of generosity. It's just something you said that I think is actually dangerous and should be addressed, and you're welcome. But when Judge Anderl was killed in New Jersey, the Republican colleagues in the Senate, their outpouring of support, their outpouring of concern, they were willing to work together on a bipartisan bill was extraordinary. It shows the truth of this institution. It's, despite some of the fiery rhetoric that you were saying, we're really bipartisan, working bipartisanship.
Viewed the central point I made, which is the Biden Justice Department arrested 0 people, prosecuted 0 people for violating the criminal law, and every Democrat senator on this committee was silent about it. And this was an ongoing pattern for months. And I would note also that the senator from New Jersey clutched his pearls about language threatening judges, and yet I do not recall a single Democrat senator of this committee saying a word when Chuck Schumer went to the steps of the Supreme Court and threatened the safety of the Supreme Court justices by name, Gorsuch and Kavanaugh, and he said, "You have unleashed the whirlwind and you will pay the price." And not a single Democrat senator had a word to say about this. And so their outrage is selective. And I will give my colleague from New Jersey a chance to just answer a simple yes-no question. Should the Biden Justice Department have enforced the criminal law against protesting at a justice's home? Yes or no?
So the rank hypocrisy of Chuck Schumer apologizing the next day and you holding that standard for him and not for your president, who you actually rightfully described when you were running against him in a primary. I would love to run those tapes of how you perfectly talked about the danger of our president and his rhetoric. But now you are failing, in fact, blind to the very things you're accusing Chuck Schumer of. I don't think Donald Trump would know an apology if it hit him in the head. Never said apologizing. So again, you are very, very, sir, very, very deep into the waters of hypocrisy in your criticisms of Chuck Schumer.
So let the record reflect that Spartacus did not answer the question and did not tell us whether the criminal law should be enforced, because he knows the answer is yes, and he knows that the Biden Department of Justice was being wildly political and partisan in refusing to enforce the law because they disagreed with the Supreme Court.
Spartacus refused to answer the yes-no question. Is that Lindsey Graham already back from the Ukraine? Ridiculous. This whole horse and pony show of Congress is completely ridiculous. Can you even imagine being a Democrat and being able to sleep at night? God bless you and yours, folks. That's how it works around here. One set of rules for thee and one set of rules for us. Share, subscribe, and always remember, anything's possible in Bizarro World.